Hi, some help with the changing the subject of the formula homework. So the first question, make the subject of the formula C. So what we need to do, first of all, we need to think about what are we actually doing to the C here, because whatever we're doing, we will need to undo. So at the moment, we are dividing it by h squared and also multiplying it by d. So we need to undo those, and we need to undo them in reverse BODMAS order. So quick recap, what is BODMAS? So B for brackets, O for powers of, so squared, cubed, square rooted. DM, divide and multiply, they come with the same priority. And then add and subtract, which also come with the same priority. So basically, having a look up here, what we're doing, we're multiplying by d, dividing by h squared. So as they have the same priority, we need to undo both. It doesn't really matter which order we undo them in. So I've written down as we're dividing by h squared and multiplying by d. So the last thing we do, which is multiplying by d, we need to undo. Okay, and to undo multiplying by d, we need to divide by d. What we're essentially doing is multiplying both sides of this equation, dividing both sides of this equation by d. So if we do that, let's just scribble that on. If I divide that side by d and also that side by d, well, d divided by d is just 1, so we'll be left with e divided by d equals c divided by h squared. Okay, why have I divided there? Because at the moment we're doing c multiplied by d. So if I want to undo multiplying by d, I need to divide both sides of the equation by d. Essentially what's happened is the d started off up here, and what we could do as a shortcut is just basically cross multiply it down to the bottom on the other side. So the next line would be e over d equals c over h squared. Now we've still got to undo dividing by h squared, so we need to times both sides of the equation by h squared. So let's do that. So h squared there, h squared there. So h squared divided by h squared will just be 1. So I'm left with c on its own, which is what we were asked for. So e multiplied by h squared divided by d. And that's our answer. What would be even better if we rewrote it with c at the start on the left hand side rather than the right hand side, just like that. Okay, so again on this line here, we had the h squared on the bottom. What we've essentially done is just cross multiplied up to there, if we're looking for a wee shortcut for doing it. Right, question number 2. What we're doing, again, the rules of BODMAS, guys. There's our BODMAS there. No brackets. O for powers of, I do have a power, so this t I am squaring. But we're asked to make a the subject, so what we're doing, we're taking a, we're multiplying it by t squared, and then we're subtracting ht. So I need to undo these two things. So the last one that I done, I need to undo first. I'm going to add ht to both sides of the equation. So if we want to, we could say, right, I'm going to add ht to that side and also add ht to that side. I've got ht minus ht, anything subtract itself is 0. So essentially what's happened, we've gone from minus ht, we've moved it across and made it plus. So s plus ht equals at squared. So again, what we're doing to the a here, we're multiplying it by t squared. So just like we've done up in this question, we're going to divide both sides by t squared, which is essentially just going to move this t squared down onto the bottom on the other side. So we're going to be left with that there. So let's just look at the proper way of setting that out. So I divide this side by t squared, but because it's equal, I need to divide the other side by t squared as well. T squared divided by t squared is just 1, so I'm left with a on its own. So a equals s plus ht over t squared, and I've just rewritten it with a as the subject there.